I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. Today, June 26th, the day in which Saint José María Escriva de Balaguer is celebrated, we would like to reflect on how useful the teachings and testimony of life that he bequeathed to humanity, both to his followers and to ordinary Christians and non-Christians, go along. Its basic message is that of the universal vocation to holiness, a theme that, by the way, the Catholic Church will dedicate in the year 2025 on the occasion of the Jubilee. Saint Josemaria preached insistently on topics ranging from work, family, the world, time, history, vocation, culture, freedom, citizenship, and the unity of life. With great delicacy and great simplicity and depth, he invited people to ensure that from the place in life they were occupying, God and religious were always in the foreground. This is because being in the world is seeking to harmoniously develop the various dimensions of the human being and show that they can have a sanctifying value in the face of each person's day-to-day realities. His idea, in his own words, to be of the world without being worldly. This is how he puts it in his book, Friends of God, when he says that only two ways of being on earth are possible. One lives the supernatural divine life, fighting to please God, and one lives an animal life, more or less humanly enlightened, with God away from it. For Jose Maria, human identity is defined by our own condition as children of God, as a new beginning of life. In his book Forja, he says that each person must be a torch that illuminates the earthly paths of people, because it is up to us that many do not remain in darkness, but rather walk along paths that lead to eternal life. Saint Josemaria teaches that on a daily basis we must correspond to God's love by being contemplative and at the same time sanctifying earthly realities. These two things are inseparable and are within the reach of all people, because while one is working on the human side, God is helping supernaturally. In practice, it encourages each person to organize their time, setting a schedule so that they can do their homework, including rest, with tranquility and serenity, and help their siblings. This is what living as children of God is all about. The awareness of being children of God guides life in a very high direction, since it leads to deeply feeling solidarity with all men, responsibility for all creation, participation in the anguish and problems of human history. It means going beyond a diagnosis of the world's problem. It means feeling personally challenged by such problems and noticing with new depth the enormous transformative potential of structures when human work is carried out as a service with love, with an authentic Christian spirit. For Monsignor Escriva de Balaguer, the world and history are not impermeable to the manifestation of God, nor opaque to his presence. On the contrary, there is a solidarity of destiny between the world and man, which does not endanger man's reference to God. The world is the space for the manifestation and revelation of God, as well as the space for human acts that have God and not the world as their ultimate goal. Monsignor Escriva de Balaguer said this because he was certain that with God we always win.